Hey, what's going on, dudes? It's Mitch or Benja Kanata here, and this is the third time I'm recording this video because I ramble way too much. The first time was 23 minutes, second time was 14 minutes. This time, I'm aiming for 5 minutes or less. It's already been 30 seconds, so I'm well on my way to not completing that objective, but let's try it. So, first things first, dudes. 300,000 subscribers. That is insane. I can't thank you all enough. It really does mean so much to have all you dudes backing me and to have so many of you subscribing to the fridge, getting your food and drink on day after day, watching my vids. It really does mean a lot, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It's really very challenging for me to express my gratitude. So I'm going to put it all into 2 words and say a simple thank you. Thank you so much for sticking with me and supporting me. It really does mean a lot. And much love to all my dudes out there, the beautiful ladies and the lovely gentlemen. Thank you so much. Now, this video is not just about saying thank you. There's 3 other things I want to talk about. The first is PAX East. I'm not going to go into too much detail because honestly, there was other people who made vids. You could have, watched theirs, Jerome, Matt, whatever. They talked about it. I'm just going to say this. Met up with a lot of awesome YouTubers. The same hotel we were at, I met up with Skyda's Minecraft, Deadlocks. I met up with Caveman Films. I met up with Sunday. I met up with Noahcraft, Palmer, Dr. PlayStation. I met up with TBN or Frag, stayed in the same room with us. Preston is an awesome guy. I love him a long time. I would slurp his juices any day. Okay, that's getting really out of hand. And it was a great time, and I don't want to go into any more detail, but Zach, you guys know Zach, and Matt and Jerome, we were there as well. The crew was back together. Zach got food poisoning, or so he thought, then everybody got sick, and it was a good time, yes. And you see my lip? All I can say is, what happens at PAX East stays at PAX East, oh yes. And speaking of PAX East stuff, I want to say that there's 2 clips because I know a lot of you dudes were expecting me to have vlogs and stuff like that, and I really didn't, and I'm sorry. It's just, that's not really my forte, because when I'm at events and things, I always forget to record because I just enjoy the moment, and I don't whip my camera out because I'm stupid, I guess. But there's 2 clips that are definitely entertaining and would give you a big old laugh or a smile on your face, and the first right here, this one, is of Jerome slurping a puss. That's all I'm going to say. It's a 10-second clip that is a guaranteed laugh. And then over here is of Jerome and I doing a sumo-tori noodle wrestling match, which will also give you a good laugh or a smile on your face at the very least. So that is it in terms of PAX East stuff that I want to mention. I want to move on to the next thing, which is actually very exciting news, possibly the most exciting of this video, is the Minecraft server network that I'm in the process of creating with the iVendor team. We have joined up and we're creating a brand new network entitled The Fridge. Yes, that's right, The Fridge. I get to be the brand, I get to be the face of it all. It's going to be good. And those guys are really awesome. I'm really enjoying working with them. And we're going to be launching very soon. I can't give an exact date in this video, but most likely within the next few days I will have a date to give you guys of the official launch, and we will be launching with our very own Hunger Games survival game server set, so that's going to be sweet. And I cannot following me on Facebook and Twitter might have seen the photos and teasers that I've been leaking out there for all of you, so that's definitely something interesting. And if you don't follow me on Facebook and Twitter, well, you're missing out because you didn't get to see some of the awesome photos that I shared. But, you'll get to see them eventually when they all go public and the server network is launched. So that's all I wanted to say in terms of that. Just get your bodies ready, prepare yourselves for something epic, that server network that's coming very soon. And then the final thing of this video, and oh my goodness, I'm looking at the time, I'm doing good. The final thing I want to say is t-shirts. Every time from here on out that I reach a 100,000 subscriber milestone, so in this case 300,000, I will be releasing a new shirt. And this one, oh yes, I think a lot of you dudes know it's coming. Indubitably, yes, that's the newest shirt. And the design, I gotta really give you a little bit of history behind the design. In a lot of Hunger Games, Jerome and I don't really know why, we just started going indubitably all the time. And then we kind of, had a little banter back and forth about what it would look like if we were to be saying indubitably. We would have like monocles and like crazy, pocket watches and cheersing like wine glasses and just looking super smug about ourselves. And then an awesome fan on Twitter, Linnell, she drew up this awesome sketch and stuff of our design, and it looked awesome. And I knew I wanted a shirt of it immediately, but for me, I prefer the epic Finn's graphics designs for shirts, because Finn does such a great job at making everything look Minecrafty, which is obviously what I do, because I love me some Minecraft, clearly. And so I contacted Finn. I'm like, yo dog, bigums, we got to make this a thing. Indubitably must become a t-shirt design for my 300,000 subscriber video. And he got it done in record time. And here's the design, check it out. Isn't that beautiful? Indubitably, yes it is. I know you like it. And if you want to buy it, it is now available on my Spreadshirt. Links to the Spreadshirt shops are in the video description. I have a North American, a UK, and a European shop. So depending on where you live, you can obviously get the most appropriate shipping prices there. And that's it in terms of the Indubitably Yes shirt. But in terms of t-shirts in general, each time I release a new one when I pass a 100,000 subscriber milestone, the previous shirts will become available again. So what that means for those of you dudes out there who wanted to buy the In Benja We Trust, is now available again until next Monday, the 8th of April. So if you want to get Indubitably or In Benja We Trust, they're available until April 8th. So that's good. I think you dudes are really going to like the shirts. I really love the designs. I buy them each time because I love the designs. It's not because they're mine. I like the design. I bought some of Jerome's shirts. I bought a Skyler's Minecraft shirt. I have a Passive Aggression shirt. I got all the t-shirts from people I like. So there we go. And a hoozle. That is it for this video. To summarize, I mentioned 4 things. The first is a big ol' thank you for the support. 300,000 subscribers backing me. All those dudes out there is immense. I really cannot appreciate it enough, or I really cannot express how much I appreciate it enough. There we go, that's English. Do you even English, Mitch? Maybe a little bit. And the second thing was, of course, the PAX East stuff. I have links to those videos. Maybe if you're watching on a mobile device, you can't click the annotations. One of them is of, this one here was Jerome slurping the push, and the one on this side was me and Jerome having a sumotori noodle battle. And then I also mentioned that the Survival Games, Hunger Games server sets will be coming very soon, as well as the launch of the Fridge server network. And then last but not least, of course, the t-shirt designs. And speaking of t-shirt design, there's one more thing I forgot to mention. Tomorrow there will be a speed art of the design. If you want to see that, definitely look out for it tomorrow. And I am done. I did that. You know, I'll take this. 8 minutes. That's all right with me. 3 minutes past what I was aiming for. But I think you dudes probably assumed it was not going to be 5 minutes or less, knowing me. So that is it. I appreciate you watching, tuning in day after day. It means so much. And every time you, let me show you how you do it. Every time you take your keyboard or your mouse, and then when you smack that like button with your forehead, I'm going to use my keyboard. Ugh, I smack that like button with my forehead. So good. You don't even know. Every time you do that, it really does mean a lot. And I just stopped my audio from recording over there, so I think the audio just dropped to really bad quality. Good. I'll see you dudes out later. Take care.